Have you ever been called a narcissist? Have you ever been personally attacked by someone who doesn't know what the meaning of narcissist is? This video is probably for you. Good morning, beautiful people. If you don't know by now, I am here to spread some joy and love and a little bit of insight on my life. The reason for my channel is because this is about my life, to help people see that they are not alone. I started my video off today about narcissism and asking that question and proposing that question because it's come to my attention that some of you use this word quite wrong and you use it when you don't understand something or when something doesn't make sense to you. Your way to quick cast down somebody when something doesn't make sense. And with that being said, can't stop, won't stop. Oh, hi ducks. I'm just gonna go this way so I don't disturb y'all. I'm gonna read the definition of narcissist. A narcissist is an individual with an inflated sense of self-importance, a deep need for admiration, and a lack of empathy for others. Symptoms include obsession with success and power, entitlement, manipulative behavior, and rage when challenged. If you watch my channel, if you know anything about me, you know I am here to serve. First and foremost, I serve God. Second, I serve my husband and my kids. And third, I serve my community. Nothing in that screams narcissist. I do nothing for myself. Everything I do has always been to make somebody else feel better. Before, when I didn't understand what God meant to me in the light that shined through me, I did it to make others who couldn't do it for themselves feel like they were still valuable. And now I do it because I am a reflection of God himself and I see God through me. I want to live in a way that Christ lived, and nothing about that is narcissistic. I think for people who don't understand the power of God, the power of self-love and respect, they can't grasp that, and so they shoot this word around. Now sure, there is a use for this word, right? And this is a deep, psychological thing, but it's been used so much that it diminishes and washes away that. And it's being used by people who don't understand other people. And specifically, and I hate to say this and they might say controversial, it's used for men a lot. And it's used typically for people who have boundaries, who respect themselves, who don't allow others to walk on them. It's an attack. It's not used for anything else but to make somebody else feel belittled because the person can't grasp the concept of serving and walking in life. You can't submit to God, bend your knee and pray, serve God and serve others with goodness in your heart and be narcissistic. Don't let people tell you otherwise because they don't understand you and where you're at in your journey. Don't let people try to take you away from your path of righteousness or the path of living with God because they don't understand it by simply calling you a narcissist for having boundaries. And don't let what other people can't understand take you from who you are. And is where I'm trying to lead this to. Everybody's on their own path. Everybody's on their own journey. Everybody's going through their own trials and tribulations. And for one person to judge and decide at what point in their journey that they're in and cast judgment on that is not up to them. I don't know. Food for thought. Don't let people try to bring you down with words that they don't know the definition to truly, who don't understand you, don't know your story, don't know the path that you've walked just because they don't understand. And this is not to, dismantle the actual narcissistic psychological pattern. What has happened now has overshadowed that. And so everybody and everyone is a narcissist, if you get what I'm saying. So yes, just because you have boundaries, you're a narcissist, just like me. So me on here pushing the books that I wrote about people who found faith may seem like an agenda, may seem like a narcissistic thing, but it's really books to help other people find faith and different stories of how people found faith, how it works for them. So if you think that people who walk with God are narcissists, then maybe you shouldn't read my book, Ashes of Adam, baseline, and God we. I'm just kidding. But seriously, check them out if you're a reader and that's how you learn. So with that being said, I can't stop, won't stop. I love you all. Peace and God bless.